Sir.
Good day.
Good day. It's a beautiful afternoon, and just briefly introduce yourself.
My name remains Idris Miliki Abdul, the Executive Director of Conscience for Human Rights and Corporate Solution based in Lokoja.
Water situation generally in Nigeria is something that bothers every citizen's heart, but in particular, Kogi State is unique due to the abundant natural resources of accommodating the two giant rivers in Nigeria, yet we are facing water scarcity. What can you say in general to that?
Yeah, thanks so much. Water, number one, is on the concurrent list. Concurrent list in the sense that both state and federal government can legislate upon it. And you have seen that federal government takes measures to look at water generally. And we have, I think, water and river, they are two different things. But all the rivers in Nigeria are under the purview of the federal government. But you generate water for us to drink from the river that we have, whether in the villages or anywhere. But the host community, like Kogi, that is hosting the headquarters of the war. And in Lokoja, where we are hosting the conference, that's why they call us conference. But yet, there is no water to drink. It's very unfortunate, it's very worrisome, and it is condemnable. And you can see from campaign from president to councillor, if you look at their campaign slogan, water is not mentioned. As important as water, nobody take water to be very important. Since the governor that left here, Alhaji Ibrahim, which we now have what is popularly referred to as Igbo water, in Lokoja town, that billions of naira was expended. About 9 billion was used then, which is about 12 years ago. There is no single town or villages in the 229 wards in Kogi State that have water, apart from Lokoja. And no single extension has been carried out since Alhaji Ibrahim left in Lokoja here. So if you look at this, again, every year, if you go and look at the budget of Kogi State, it does not make provision for water. And in Lokoja town here, we have stayed last year specifically for 8 months. We have no water, leaving pregnant and nursing mother to be looking for water everywhere. Is it not shameful to live in Lokoja and government of the day cannot provide you 1 hour water every day? And you can stay for weeks and months and there will be no water. So it's about the priority of the government, not looking at the importance of the people that put them there through their mandate and vote. I have not seen any senator putting water. I have not seen governors in Kogi State in the last 12 years that have mentioned water as a priority. You have agenda to help to develop your state, but you have not looked at water. And that is then, what about the role of the local government? That the local government and the state, when you can generate revenue from water, you provide service from water, you create employment from water. So part of the problem we have in the state, in Lokoja here, there is no extension. I don't want to use terminology that the ordinary person will not understand. And if you look at Felele, Felele within the Lokoja town here, Felele has no water. And you can see the distance from Felele to River Niger. You go to Karaoro, that is less than 50 meters to River Niger, yet they have no water to drink. So you go to Ida, Ida is hosting River Niger. There is no pipe-borne water in Ida. You go to Ibaji, the headquarters of floods in Kogi State, and maybe even in Nigeria. Ibaji has no pipe-borne water to drink. So the question you now ask yourself, what is the service to humanity by those who God and people have given power to facilitate, that you cannot provide water to your citizens? So you have to see it from these two perspectives, that when people are campaigning to say, I will build infrastructure, I will do education, I will do that, nobody remember the importance of water. A lot of villages today are surviving on stream. My village have up to 6 streams. I have noticed a stream that is up to 70 years, and it's not more than this office, and yet during the dry season people carry jerry can and go and fetch water. Local government does not provide water. You now see individual churches, mosque digging borehole, and the citizen goes there to fetch water. So what does government live for? That you cannot provide water to your citizen. How can we stay for 12 solid years? You cannot do extension of the water that was created. Look, go and see the water board. What is some? Kogi State Polytechnic that is based in Lokoja have no course on water resources. People come as far as Kaduna to come and do ITF. Most of the engineers and the workers in Kogi Water Board are from Benue and Kwara State, so they are retiring. So that is part of the challenge that we have.
Now, taking a lead from the national policy on water, which says it aims at providing sufficient and clean water to its citizenry so that it can be able to at least meet up their socio-economic needs. Do we have similar policies, or do we have some that are being implemented out of the national policy on water in Kogi State?
In many things in Nigeria, the federal government excel. Rather than the states across the federation to copy some of those good policies from time immemorial, the state government just stay aloof, and they don't care because the citizens does not engage them because people are afraid. So if you look at it in Kogi State, we have Ruwasa, we have Kogi Water Board. How do they function? Ruwasa, from the psyche of the person that created it, is to help to provide water to the rural community. But have they been able to dig one borehole since they were created? There are staff there that sit down for money from January to December collecting salary but doing nothing. So this is some of the things that we are saying. So it's something that you cannot even, it's unthinkable.
So looking at the unthinkable, and obviously it's unthinkable, what do you think are the ways out? What do you think people
I think it's about the citizen. Because when the government forgets, for instance, in 2023 budget, Kogi State government claimed to have spent 55 million naira for water, to provide water in Kogi State, which is a peanut. But the Kogi State, under the column of providing chemical, it is zero. How can you spend 55 million naira to provide water and you claim not to have purchased a chemical? So where did you provide this water? Is it only Lokoja, where we have 239 wards? So I think the blame, I would say, apart from that, you have government that seems not to look at water as an important commodity for its citizens. I think we should continue to cry to the government. We should continue to remind the government the importance of water at state level, and that's what we've been doing here. Whether the government like it or not, the citizens need to let the government know the importance of water and why they must. It is not an option to provide citizens with water. You can manage if you don't have electricity. A lot of rural communities today have no electricity, but citizens are surviving. But can you survive? Can the governor survive in his office in Kogi State for 48 hours if there is no water there? And yet there are homes where there is no water for months. So that is the danger. How many commissioners can stay in their offices and in their houses for 1 week if there is no water? So these are the issues that is there. It is shameful for us to see our citizens in Karaworo and surrounding going to the stream to look for water. They
how many streams do we even have?
That is the thing. So what do you do?
There are streams,
the well put in place by the Great Sadano near my father's house up to 60 years ago is still functioning because the community didn't allow it to spoil. As I'm talking to you now, they are fetching water there. So the community owns it, they clean it, they develop it. So even if you don't drink well, because we are behaving like acting big man now, you use the water to wash your car, you use the water to wash your cloth, which is very, very important. You can also use that water to go to toilet. But now, what can the government live for when it cannot provide water? Will such a government provide you with the transport? So from the salary given to you, you have to go and be buying water to even bath. You have to buy water to wash your clothes. I think the government also to look at it from the business angle. Provide us with water and let us pay for it. But if there is no water, for instance, in this our office, we buy average of 500 water every week. So that means we spend 2,000 naira in Merua every week. So if you multiply it in a month, is that not 8,000? Multiply times a year. But if the government have provided with water in this place, we will have been spending an average of that same 500 naira in 30 days. And the money still go to water. I know somebody that spends no less than 2,000 naira every day for water because it's a restaurant operator in this particular building. And every day, people are now buying water, one jerry can of water. In Lokoja, 50 naira, one jerry can. So if you have a large family, what do you do? So I think to me, the government need to wake up to give us water across the local government. Whatever they need to do in partnership, in collaboration with the local government, to be able to see how to develop water sector and give the citizen clean water to drink. And to me, that's the solution to it. But I think the citizen need to cry more. We cannot keep quiet. And then suffering, see people, children, people carry water, walking distances just to get water. Look at my office here in River Niger, yet I have no water to drink. That is very unfortunate. So we have to rely on borehole and it's condemnable and it's not supposed to be so. So water is essential. And let the leaders know that they must provide water for the citizens, whether state or federal and local government.
Thank you so much for your time and attention, sir.